The Qur'an describes Jannah as gardens beneath which rivers flow, rivers of milk, of honey, of purified drink, palaces, shade, peace. And in Surah Ar-Rahman, Allah repeats one question 31 times. Which of the favors of your Lord would you deny? As if the answer keeps multiplying before you finish speaking. These descriptions are not the ceiling of Jannah. They are the door. They take something indescribable and translate it into something the mind can begin to approach. Because if you were told the full reality of Jannah, your mind wouldn't expand to meet it. It would simply fail to hold it. The image is not the reality. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Whoever prays 12 voluntary rak'ahs each day, Allah will build for him a house in Jannah." Recorded in Sahih Muslim. 40 minutes of your day. Now, when you hear the word house, what do you imagine? Walls, rooms, a garden outside, something you could walk through and reach the other side of. Now consider this. The Prophet ﷺ also told us, recorded in Sahih al-Bukhari, that a space the size of a bow in Jannah is better than everything the sun has ever risen upon. Every mountain, every ocean, every civilization that has ever existed, outweighed by a bow length of Jannah. So if a bow length carries that kind of weight, what is a house? The Prophet ﷺ described the lowest person in Jannah, the last to enter after the longest accounting, as someone given a kingdom 10 times the size of this world. 10 times for the person at the very bottom. So what is the reward for the one who gave more, who prayed more, sacrificed more, endured more in silence? Could it be a solar system? A galaxy? A cluster of galaxies stretching across hundreds of millions of light years? And even that, even a billion galaxies, is still a finite number. A number you could, in principle, write down. And Allah's bounty, it cannot be written down. The reward is not just large, it has no ceiling. Now here's where physics offers us something unexpected. In quantum mechanics, there's a principle called the observer effect. The moment you observe a particle, the moment your measurement touches it, it collapses. From infinite possibility into a single fixed state. Before observation, everything. After observation, one thing. Your mind does the same to Jannah. The moment you try to imagine it, the moment your comprehension reaches for it, it collapses into walls, into rivers, into something you have seen before. But Jannah, before your comprehension touches it, exists in a state your mind cannot hold open. Every dimension of beauty, every scale of peace, every form of light, simultaneously, uncollapsed, infinite. And here's what physics cannot tell you, but the mercy of Allah can. Whatever your comprehension of paradise is, it's grander than that. Not slightly, not by a margin you can calculate, by the full, unmeasured weight of Allah's mercy, which has no unit, which has no limit, which cannot be written down. This changes how you see every moment. The last time you helped someone quietly, no announcement, no recognition, no one to see it but Allah. The moment you held your tongue when you could have caused harm. The prayer you prayed at night when you were exhausted, when the world was asleep and it was just you and your Lord. Those moments that felt so ordinary are not ordinary. They are seeds planted in soil you cannot see, and the harvest is something no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no heart has ever conceived. Your small act is connected to something eternal, something you cannot measure, something no force in this universe can take from you. So when you hear of rivers, of gardens, of houses in Jannah, don't reduce them to this world. Understand them as invitations, signs pointing towards something far greater than the sign itself. And yet, here's what stops everything. The Prophet himself was once asked, "Will you not enter paradise by your deeds?" And he said, "No, not even me, unless Allah covers me with His grace and mercy." Sahih Bukhari. The man who split the moon, who was given the station of al-Wasila, whose every sin was forgiven, past and future, even he entered by mercy. So all of this, the deeds, the scale, the reward, is not a transaction. It is a turning toward. The deeds are how you face Him. The mercy is what opens the gate. And Jannah, in all its incomprehensible vastness, is not something you earn. It is something you are given by the one whose generosity has no ceiling.